guys, today I'm going to be talking about the theory of dramatism by Kenneth Burke from Module 9. Dramatism is defined as an analysis of language and thought as modes of action rather than just conveying information. What this basically means is that we can use this theory to interpret the actions of our everyday lives by identifying 5 key components: the agent, people that the action involves; the act, what the physical action is; the scene, when and where the action takes place; the agency, the manner and how the action takes place; and the purpose as to why the action takes place. Keeping this in mind, I can actually recall a specific experience that I had living with a friend who had 2 young kids. They were obviously young. They fought over toys and things all the time. They were 7 and 3. But however, this one particular instance, I was watching TV on the couch. The kids were playing on the floor, and the younger brother ended up wanting the toy that the older brother was playing with. The older brother just said, "No, I'm playing with it," and continued playing. There was no element of emotion coming out of him or anything like that. Well, the younger brother obviously was annoyed and decided to throw a fit by throwing himself on the floor and hitting himself on the face to simulate a sound that like he was being hit. His mom, who was in the other room getting ready, came out and immediately picked up the youngest one without even really figuring out what happened, and started cuddling him, telling him, "Oh, baby, it's okay. What happened? What's wrong? You sweet, precious baby, you sweet angel," and just using these very godlike terms, these endearing terms to express emotion to her child. Once I explained what had happened, that he had tried to take a toy away from his brother. Brother said no, and that he was hitting himself. It wasn't the brother actually hitting him at all. She still got upset with her oldest, saying that he was a bully and that he was keeping toys away from his brother, and that it wasn't fair, and that he didn't need to grow up to be a bully to his younger brother. And so, keeping this in mind, I noticed that a lot of what my friend did as far as disciplining her children, or how she just treated her children in general, often was a result from her disposition of her life choices. And that her life choices weren't always what she thought they were going to be, or they didn't turn out how she thought it was going to be. And so she often took that out on her children. Her oldest was a result of a one-night stand, unplanned. But her youngest was part of what resulted from a long-term commitment. So keeping that in my head, I can see where the God term versus devil terms came out in her relationship with her kids. In conclusion, I can relate this to future experiences by recognizing how I can manipulate words and my responses to actions that happen around me to elicit a certain response, a response that I want to happen. I can keep my actions in line with my words, and I can keep things, I can either steer things to go in a positive manner, or I can steer things to go into a negative manner, all by manipulating the words and my actions to elicit, like I said, that certain response that I want. This whole theory, I believe, can be summed up by a quote from Kenneth Burke about which he says, "Life is not like a drama, life is a drama," which is completely true, because everything that happens around you is an action. Getting up out of bed and making your breakfast and going to class every day is an action, and you're the agent, or the people in your life, your friends, your family, your coworkers, are the agents. The act is what you're physically doing. The scene is where things are taking place. The agency is how they're taking place, and the purpose is to why it's all taking place. Anyway, good luck with your classes. Bye.